Actors Are Born, the podcast that takes you behind the scenes into the lives of the biggest movie stars. Today, we turn the spotlight on an icon, an actor who has brought to life some of the most beloved characters in cinema history, Harrison Ford. Born in Chicago on July 13, 1942, Harrison Ford did not have an easy path to stardom. His beginnings were marked by small parts and a certain frustration with the film industry. In fact, disappointed with the roles he was being offered, he decided to temporarily leave acting to pursue a completely different trade, carpentry, a job that unexpectedly would lead him straight back to the path of success. It was thanks to his skill as a carpenter that his career took a decisive turn. While working at the home of a young director named George Lucas, he had the opportunity to read some minds for a new project. Lucas was impressed and offered him a small role in his 1973 film American Graffiti. This marked the beginning of a pivotal collaboration. 4 years later, he cast him in the part that would make him a worldwide phenomenon, the arrogant but charming space smuggler Han Solo in Star Wars. The success of Star Wars was global and turned him into an international star. But his status as an action-adventure icon was definitively cemented with another legendary role. In 1981, Steven Spielberg chose him to play the intrepid archaeologist Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark, a role he famously got after Tom Selleck, who was committed to the TV series Magnum P.I., had to drop out. The Indiana Jones saga became a cultural phenomenon, with Ford reprising the role in 4 more films, up to the most recent Indiana Jones in The Dial of Destiny in 2023. But Harrison Ford's career is not limited to these 2 franchises. He has demonstrated his versatility in numerous other successful films. He is well remembered as the replicant hunter Rick Deckard in Ridley Scott's science fiction masterpiece Blade Runner and its sequel Blade Runner 2049. He also played CIA analyst Jack Ryan in Patriot Games and Clear and Present Danger, and the wrongly accused surgeon Dr. Richard Kimball in The Fugitive. Despite a filmography filled with successes and memorable characters, there's a surprising fact for many. Harrison Ford has never won an Academy Award. He received a single nomination in 1986 for Best Actor for the film Witness. However, he has received numerous other accolades, including a Cecil B. DeMille Award at the Golden Globes in 2002 and a Career Achievement Award at the Critics' Choice Awards in 2024. Beyond his prolific career, Harrison Ford's life is full of anecdotes and passions. He is an experienced pilot of airplanes and helicopters, a hobby that has involved him in a few accidents, fortunately without serious consequences. For instance, in 2015, he was forced to make an emergency landing on a California golf course due to a malfunction in his vintage single-engine plane. Harrison is also a dedicated environmentalist and has lent his support to various nature conservation organizations. Furthermore, he is known for his sometimes gruff but also ironic personality, like when tired of the usual fan questions, he answered who would win in a fight between Han Solo and Indiana Jones by saying, "Me, you idiot." Another interesting fact concerns his past as a Boy Scout, where he became an expert on snakes, a skill ironically inverted in his character Indiana Jones, who has a famous phobia of reptiles. On the personal front, Harrison Ford has been married 3 times. Since 2010, he has been married to actress Callista Flockhart. He has 5 children from his previous marriages. With a career spanning over 50 years, Harrison Ford has established himself as one of Hollywood's most beloved and respected actors. A hero for generations of moviegoers, capable of embodying adventure, courage, and an unmistakable charisma. A true example of how, sometimes, to become a movie star, you first have to know how to build your own destiny, just like a skilled carpenter. You've been listening to Actors Are Born, the podcast for those who love cinema and its stars. Thank you, and until next time.